When I first bought my house, my mother bought me some things I would need in the kitchen, including dishwashing soap. This was the one that she bought. It was the Cascade Complete soap. And this worked very well. In fact, I was kind of impressed with the machine. Granted, it took an exceptionally long time compared to a vintage unit. It did very consistently clean the dishes properly. That soap lasted several months, and then actually no, I think she had bought two because I had another one. So then I used the second one, and the second one just ran out a couple weeks ago. For Christmas, she bought me this one, and this one is the #1 brand. Okay, so the #1 brand, it's the same brand but it's different. This one's original. And it's allegedly tougher than greasy messes. And this one powers away 24 Hrs stuck on foods. And according to this information on the back, the original, which is what that is not anywhere near as good as the Complete or Platinum. So this one is I think it's the second tier, because I don't see anything about oxiness on here. So it's just a complete gel, which, I mean, I can hardly even read what that stuff says. I don't know if it will pick up on the video or not. But anyway, so this one works good. This one absolutely stinks. I've used it twice now, and twice, maybe 2 or 3 times, and I put the dishes in, and some of them are cleaner than others depending on what was on them, and all it seems to do is just move the dirt around. Some of the cups all go in. Most of the time I just drink water, so all the cups is clean. The cups come out dirty. A couple pieces of silverware is dirty. Some of the plates didn't clean up right. So unless the machine just happened to break at the same time that I started using this soap does not work. So we have this soap, which is $7.69 per container. I don't know what the original one cost. That's a bigger container though. That's a 120 ounce. This is a 75. The 75 ounce is about $8. And I don't think that that's all that expensive, considering the time it saves to just put the stuff in the machine and do something else versus sitting over the sink and washing it manually. And it lasts a while too. I find that that's good for like 2 or 3 months. However, we also have this, which is the Simply Done, complicated beginning, soap, which is the Big Y store brand, and that soap is $4.89, so it's about $3 cheaper, and it says compare to Cascade Complete, which is the one that seems to work good. Usually when it says compare to, it means it's pretty much the same thing without the expensive brand. So this is 75 ounces. And this is 75 ounces, so it's the correct comparison. Even though the bottles, to me, the store brand one looks like it should be significantly larger. It's much wider. I don't know how they're both 75 ounces, but I mean they're not any. It looks, the other one looks a little bit wider too, so I don't quite understand how they're both 75. I don't know. Unless that's weight and not volume. That could be weight instead of volume. But anyways, it doesn't matter. The point is that the containers are allegedly the same size. What I noticed between these two soaps, and I was actually surprised that there was actually a difference in the performance. This soap is like a clear liquid. It's a very thick liquid. And this is a blue It's also a very thick liquid, but it has like a texture, almost like sand mixed in it. So I'm very curious to see what this one looks like. Can't see it. Yeah, I'm walking on thin ice doing that. Let's just spray it into the machine and see what it looks like. Okay, so this, it does not appear to have the texture to it. And it doesn't mean it doesn't work good. That texture could very well just be for show. We'll just put a little bit of this in here just so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Is this sealed? No, it's not. Now we're mixing the soaps. Oh no. I don't know if it'll really show up in the video, but this one has like it's got somewhat of a texture to it. See how it's got those gritty pieces in there? And I feel like that might make a big difference. But I don't know. That's just my speculation. So, the machine is now loaded up with the soap. I filled it up all the way. With the Cascade Complete, I could get away with filling it up half or less and everything would come out just fine. This one I filled up all the way and it still comes out dirty. So, shut that. I've got the machine full of pretty dirty dishes. Some of these have been sitting for a couple of days. So, let's see what happens. The wash with the store brand soap has completed. Let's see how it did. Plates look good. Bowls are clean. Yeah, not bad. And that's right, you can put plastic ware into the dishwasher, so there's really no reason to throw it out. This is good. Yeah. Everything looks good. Silverware is clean. Alright, so I think it's safe to say that that's a little spotty, but that's probably an issue with the rinse aid. I don't think that's an issue with the soap. I think it's safe to say that the store brand soap seems to work just as well at about 60% of the price.